Why was Salt Bae banned from the World Cup? If you haven't been living under a rock, then you'll know that Salt Bae is a Turkish celebrity chef who owns more than 20 restaurants across the United States, Greece, Dubai, and the United Kingdom. Recently, he has somehow managed to also cause a stir in the footballing world, and this has gotten him banned from attending some major upcoming sporting events such as the final of the US Open Cup soccer tournament. The reason for this was that he created a scene and broke a major rule during the 2022 FIFA World Cup final, which took place at the Lusail Stadium in Qatar. So, what exactly did he do, and why has it become the talk of the moment? Let's find out. For the uninitiated, Nosrat Gökçe, or Salt Bae, as he is commonly known, shot to stardom back in 2017 when he began posting videos of himself cutting meat and sprinkling salt on it. Yeah, you heard that right. You might ask, how can someone become popular for sharing videos of himself doing something as simple as that? Well, the thing is that Salt Bae had a particular way of sprinkling the salt. He'd usually shape his hand like a cobra and allow the salt to drop from his fingertips to his forearm and onto the dish. This weird but dramatic style quickly helped him garner so much attention on social media, and he used this popularity to his advantage. In no time, he established his popular chains of steakhouses on various continents of the world. These steakhouses, known as Nusret, attracts powerful people ranging from celebrities to politicians who pay eye-watering amounts of money for just a few slices of meat. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and David Beckham have at some point eaten at one of the branches of Nusret. Salt Bae and his restaurants have over the years been involved in several controversial situations, with the latest happening during the last World Cup final that saw Argentina beat France on penalties to become the world champion. After the remarkable and nerve-wracking game came to an end, Argentina players took to the football pitch, hugging each other and celebrating their well-deserved win. Their fans in the stadium went wild with excitement, and many could hardly hide their tears of joy. It was a great day for the football team and Argentinians, because the last time the country won the World Cup was in 1986. While all these were going on, Salt Bae, who was also in the stadium, was planning his next move in the VIP section, where he sat with other important individuals. You should know that since the start of the World Cup, he has always been pictured in the VIP section, and many believed that this access he had was due to the friendship between him and FIFA president Gianni Infantino. Just a few days before the World Cup final, the two were seen chatting and embracing. In one particular video, Infantino praised Salt Bae after paying a visit to his steakhouse in Qatar during the World Cup competition. Now, let's go back to Salt Bae's antics during the Argentina's World Cup celebration and how it unfolded. After the award presentation ceremony, which saw Messi being handed the trophy and lifting it with his teammates, Salt Bae decided to make his move. Dressed in a gray suit and wearing a pair of sunglasses, he somehow managed to make his way onto the pitch where the Argentina players were celebrating. Upon getting there, he joined in the celebration and immediately began taking pictures with the players. At some point, he caught up with Messi and began pestering him for a selfie, but much to his disappointment, he was politely turned down. Messi did not seem interested in exchanging pleasantries with the chef, and so he continued to walk away. As it turned out, Salt Bae refused to take no for an answer, and he continued to follow Messi around. He was like a little kid who, upon seeing his favorite celebrity, wanted an autograph. In the end, Messi gave in and posed for a picture with the excited Salt Bae, who grabbed hold of his hands. But it didn't end there. Salt Bae had other missions. He went over to Lisandro Martinez, who at the time was in the possession of the World Cup trophy. Upon getting to where the defender was, he snatched the trophy out of his hands and proceeded to sprinkle some imaginary salt all over it, just like the way he does with his steak. Salt Bae also began chatting with Martinez and Christian Romero, who was carrying his baby. During the conversation, the child tried to touch the trophy, and Salt Bae, seeing this, shook his hand at the child and pulled the trophy out of the boy's reach. He then kissed it and raised it above his head like a champion. All Christian Romero did was smile and laugh while all this drama unfolded. At some point, Salt Bae moved over to where Franco Armani was. Armani, who served as Argentina's backup goalkeeper, did not get any playing time throughout the tournament. However, this did not stop him from earning a winner's medal like the rest of his teammates. It was this piece of decoration that Salt Bae went after. While the medal was still around Armani's neck, he took it and placed it between his teeth and, at the same time, posed for a picture. Others might have found this intrusive gesture disrespectful, but the goalkeeper seemed unbothered by Salt Bae's actions and even posed alongside him. To top it all off, the chef posted a series of pictures on his Instagram page, which showed him kissing and romancing the trophy as if he coached the Argentina team to victory. After these pictures and videos got out, football fans around the world were simply pissed off, and they didn't hold back in criticizing him for what he did. This was because his actions broke FIFA rules. A look at FIFA's website reveals that Salt Bae had no right to touch the trophy. An extract from FIFA website that proves this reads, "As one of the most recognized sports symbols in the world and a priceless icon, the original FIFA World Cup trophy can only be touched and held by a very select group of people, which includes former winners of the FIFA World Cup and heads of state." Many individuals also came to speak about Salt Bae's inappropriate actions, and one of them was Talk Sport co-host Simon Jordan. This was what he said.
And it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous look. I mean, it defies convention. It breaks the protocol. It looks like cronyism. It smells like cronyism. It walks and it talks like cronyism. So guess what it is? It's bleeding cronyism. I think it's unprofessional because there's no place for him. He shouldn't have been on the pitch.
What many seemed to agree on was that Salt Bae had done all this in a bid to get attention. A furious Twitter user had written the following about Salt Bae disturbing Messi for a picture. The man's just won the World Cup literally minutes prior, and this celebrity is feeling he's entitled to get his attention. In addition to this, the comments of some individuals seem to suggest that the chef was able to carry out such an act because of the preferential treatment he was given due to the kind of relationship he had with the FIFA president. After all the backlashes Salt Bae received, FIFA also released a statement saying that it was carrying out an investigation into exactly how Salt Bae had invaded the pitch and joined Argentina players in celebrating their win. The statement reads, "Following a review, FIFA has been establishing how individuals gain undue access to the pitch after the closing ceremony at the Lusail Stadium on 18 December. The appropriate internal action will be taken." Following this, the organizers of the US Open Cup, which is the oldest ongoing football competition in the United States, revealed in a tweet that Salt Bae has been banned from their 2023 final. It's not clear if he had plans of attending the event in the first place, but many felt he was banned to prevent a repeat of what happened at the 2022 World Cup final. A few days later, being slammed with the ban, the Rolling Loud Music Festival also came out to say that they would not allow him to partake in the upcoming festival. They made this known in a tweet which reads, "We have also banned Salt Bae from Rolling Loud LA 2023 in March." Now for those who don't know, Rolling Loud is an annual international hip-hop music festival that is held in the United States, Europe, Australia, and Canada. And it's one of the biggest rap-only festivals in the world. With all these prohibitions from major events, Salt Bae is probably by now regretting his actions at the World Cup. At the moment, it's yet to be seen whether there'll be more bans for the chef in the future. And if there are, it wouldn't come as a surprise.